Hey everybody. Okay, so we have a really fun project tonight. I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. If you're a perfectionist or you don't like watching me mess up, you're going to hate this one, so don't. Move on. But for all of you who have some need for entertainment or would like an idea like this, I think there's a really good idea here. Execution is many times my, but I pivot really well. And so this video, we're going to make a tumbler for Valentine's Day. We're going to use the tack it method. And instead of doing peekaboo, we're going to kind of do like a reverse peekaboo, like an easy cheating peekaboo tumbler. Listen, many mistakes were made, but many pivots were made and many like cool things happened so that we could kind of fix our mess ups. So I hope you stay and join me. I hope that you enjoy this. And maybe it'll spark a really cool idea. Anyways, friends. Hey, by the way, I'm Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy. If you didn't know, and if you did, thanks so much for coming back. We're going to get to the project, but I do also need to say this project is completely epoxy free. I didn't use anything. All I used was stuff you could buy from Michael's. I used dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I used, glitter that you could get. Like, I didn't use anything fancy schmancy. You could go fancy schmancy, but I was trying to go easy peasy. Sorry, I know some of you hate that. I'm not going to stop saying it though. Shh. Anyways, you could go even further. Like, again, this is a really good starting point and it could move you to a really cool idea to do even more. But this one is just baseline, easy, and super easy to fix too. All right, anyways, let's get to the project. All right, so we start with the sublimation tumbler. I sanded mine a little bit, then I wiped it down with rubbing alcohol, made sure it was clean. Then I'm gonna tape off the top and the bottom. Now you don't have to do this, but I don't know, for some reason I just like having a space at the top and the bottom. I'm using electrical tape, and if you can see, as I'm doing it, I'm kind of stretching it. It gives such a good seal and it comes off really nicely, so that's why I use that. Now we're going to use tack it over and over. I love this stuff. No, I don't dilute mine. I put it on my tumbler and then I just make sure to use my brush and smooth it all out. You don't want any big lumps or bumps or any big parts that has more than another area. You want it even. See how I get it all even on there. Then we're going to dry that. Now you'll see here I'm using my heat gun and I'm drying it. The tack it will actually, it goes on and you can see that it's white. Once it's dry, it goes clear. And then when I say dry, it's still going to be sticky. So you'll see here, I'm putting my finger on it and rubbing. My finger isn't sticky. If it's not ready, my finger will have some residue on it and have it be sticky. So it's ready. Now I'm using some holographic extra fine glitter, but you could use any extra fine glitter. It just has to be extra fine. If you use holographic, it makes it even better. So I'm doing two different colors. I'm doing a pink and a purple. I'm going to try to ombre it. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, many mistakes were made with this, but I'm going to show you how we pivot and it's going to be fine. So here, I'm just doing the first layer. I'm doing 2 layers of the tack it, just so you know. So here we have 1 layer and I'm just going around the bottom and about halfway up-ish. You could do just 1 color. You don't have to do 2. And you'll notice I'm doing my glitter and I have parchment paper underneath. The parchment paper I fold in half and I put my glitter on this way. So that way, you'll see here, I have my own homemade funnel that I can put my glitter back in the bag with and not spill it everywhere. That's the key. That's the key. And again, I use parchment paper because the glitter just slides right off it. It's awesome. But if you wanted to use regular paper, you could. It just has a tendency of having the glitter stick to it a little bit more. Just an opinion. All right. And then here's my pink. Super cute. I think the color is called Lust. I got these glitters from Glitter Heart Company, which I love. They're really inexpensive and the glitters are so beautiful. The colors are just crazy pants awesome. But I'm doing the same thing on the top that I did on the bottom. I'm just putting my glitter on. Now you'll see I'm not doing a lot with ombreing it right now. I'm just getting the base on. If we wanted this to be even more vibrant, I would have painted the cup pink and purple. Now we're doing the tack it method. So what I'm doing right now is just rubbing my hand on the glitter and I'm making it lay flat. Now, so many people, the last time I did one of these cups, suggested that I use a pool noodle. So friends, I said, okay, I'll try a pool noodle. And you know what? It did well. The only thing that happened was that the glitter didn't fall off the cup. Like it kind of stuck on the cup, if that makes any sense. But anyways, however you do it, I like it. It's fine. And it saves my hand. And then I just go back and I use my hand again anyway. But you're going to do your whole cup this way. Now you'll see there's a bunch of areas that are looking darker. The glitter needs a little bit more help to lay flat on those areas. So I'll just go back over it and do a little bit more pressure with my finger on those areas. And see, I just kind of go over and just make sure that it lays flat. The pool noodle works really well for basic, but it didn't work as well for getting those areas that were kind of stuck. And I felt like I had more of those areas that needed more attention after. Does that make sense? So here I am just doing, as I mentioned, I'm just kind of rubbing those areas just to get them to lay flat. They do. And it's fine. Now, I probably should have just stopped there because stop it. Look at how beautiful, right? But I decided, you know what? Let's make it even more vibrant. I did the same process all over again. Do the tack it over and over, spread it out with my brush, and then let it dry. And then we're going to add more glitter. Now, this one I'm going to be more mindful about ombreing it. And so we're going to start with, and I'm still dry. See how it's white? It'll go clear, right? Okay. Same glitter. And you'll see I put a bunch on the bottom or the top, and then I tap it down so that it's forced to go down the cup and kind of spread up. You know, it's like, what's that? Wispy. I don't know. That's not the right word. You know what I'm saying though. It kind of goes down and it's kind of very, you know, ombre, whatever. Love me through it. Words are so hard. Anyways, and I've mentioned before, if you like perfection, this is not the place for you. I messed this cup up 6 ways from Sunday, but we fixed it and we figured it out. Now, one of the reasons why I love doing this tack it method is because I am not using any epoxy or anything else. I'm just using dishwasher safe Mod Podge. The reason why this is so cool is the glitter lays so flat that you can put stuff on it and you don't have to worry about getting it super, super smooth because it's already smooth. Does that make sense? So here we are, we put all our glitter on and now we're doing that second layer and super pretty. Now we're going to use our dishwasher safe Mod Podge and you'll notice I'm using a makeup brush. This makeup brush is one of the best things to use for doing tumblers. I love it. And yes, I put my dishwasher safe Mod Podge in a condiment bottle because it works like a dream. All right, so I do 2 layers. I do 1 layer, let it dry many hours, and then I do another layer. The second layer that I did, I made sure to pull the electrical tape off. If you don't, it could potentially pull up your glitter layers. So before that second layer is dry, I pull up that tape. Now I have this cute little graphic I made in Canva, printed it on my Cricut. It is on matte permanent vinyl, and all I'm doing right now is just weeding out all of the images. I'm saving the images because we'll use it for something else, but what we're doing here is using this bottom part. Now I measured my cup and the area that I needed to cover, so I thought I still messed it up. It's okay, I'll show you how I fixed it, but I'm using some contact paper as my transfer paper, and we're going to put that, I'm trying to think of how you say it. It's like I wanted to say like the negative image from the stuff that we pulled out. We're going to put all of that on a transfer paper. So see, I'm just pulling this off and it'll be on our contact paper ready for our cup. Ta-da! Now I'm using a piece of parchment paper on the back, and you see how I'm leaving just a little bit of our permanent vinyl. That way I can place it on our cup and I don't have to worry about the vinyl sticking to itself or the cup and getting a mess. So you'll see here, I'm just placing it just so that I can figure out where is it going to be? Is it going to be straight? All of the things. And you'll see, oh, look at that, that messed up. So I trimmed it, but it's still messed up. And listen, when I watch these videos after and I do my voiceovers, I look at the cup and I'm like, oh, it looks so pretty without the vinyl right now. Yeah, I know. But we're going to put the vinyl on it. Every step I do, I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. It's fine. All right, so I have my little scraper, and all I'm going to do is kind of move that vinyl. See how it kind of curls out? I'm just going to do it this way so that I can just push all of that vinyl onto the cup. And as I go, that parchment paper kind of folds out. Does that make sense? Where it kind of rolls away from the cup? Yeah. And again, we still have that transfer paper on it. Now, I chose to do matte black. You could do glossy, you could do whatever you wanted. And you could use epoxy if you wanted. I can't because I'm allergic. I could have gone and done crystal-lac. That would have been beautiful as well. But I was trying to go super simple so that it is more accessible to people who are just starting out. So you'll see here, I get to the very end of the cup where it's going to meet the other side. Now I'm going to pull my contact paper up. And the other reason why I use contact paper is because it's a little lighter. So that way I don't run as much of a risk of it pulling up my glitter layer. So there that. We pull that back and you'll see here, oh, she messed up. Yep, it's okay though. Don't worry, we're going to fix it. So we're going to put this on and pull all of the contact paper off after we do this. So here we go. We're just adhering it. I know. I'm sighing because I'm like, oh, I'm so mad. I wish I could measure and not have it mess up. But apparently that is not my thing. My thing is messing up and figuring out how to make it look better. But look at how cute. This is like a cheater's way of doing a peekaboo method. Because I don't know about you, but the peekaboo method traditional, you put all of those little pieces on and then pull them off after when you put like spray paint on. Well, I can't use spray paint. So again, friends, if you have allergies, this might be the thing for you. So here, I'm going to fix it. I'm just going to cut those little areas with my X-Acto knife and pull them off. I'm also going to see how that the end is not even. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife for that too. So, and you'll see here, that's what I'm doing. You want to make sure that you really press down on this vinyl to make sure it's really adhered. Look at how pretty though, right? Like, stop it. Super cute. But there are still a couple mistakes, which all I did was take some more of those little pieces. Like, see, I just took some extra hearts and put them on and we fixed the mistake. It's fine. See, all is not lost. And I'm not mad. Now, here's where I was like, I should have just stopped here because this, I love it. But I had made a couple little, like wingy things that I decided to put on here. Whatever. I was deciding whether or not I wanted to put another heart on. I did not. Now, the other thing that I do is I actually will put heat to this. Like, I will use my heat gun for the permanent vinyl. It helps it stick better and it helps get any bubbles out and all of the things. So that's what I do. Now, if you don't want to do that, don't do it. Now, here was that part where I was saying I had done a couple wingies. Like, I wanted it to look like graffiti almost, or I don't know what I was doing, friends. Just love me through this part. But again, this is just that same permanent vinyl and I'm just popping it on just to make it, I don't know, take up that white space that I had. So, but look at, like, stop, right? Like, so cute. And it was fairly easy. And we pivoted and we learned so many things. But anyways, look at, I will show you the little turnaround. We're going to have her do a little spin for you. Look how cute. Like, stop, right? Super cute. Anyways, friends, thanks so much for watching. And I hope this inspires you.